Hello there, welcome everybody. My name is Diorama Don, and this is just an idea for displaying your military vehicle. It's a very small base if you haven't got that much shelf room, and then you can show a larger piece on the top. So it's just a broken arched bridge with a vehicle teetering on the edge like that. So there we are. I'll show you, or we'll go through how I went about making it. Okay, so I'm using 2mm card as usual. A lot of my other videos I was using 3mm, but 2mm seems just as good and cheaper. So I've marked out my arch. The base of the diorama will be here. So this will be impossibly overhanging the base there. That's the idea of it, a sort of surreal looking diorama. So that will be the base there. The wall at the top of the bridge there, this will be cut off, a jagged line there. So whatever shape you want, obviously, I think the taller the better. It will make it look even more surreal with a huge, I don't know, 30-ton tank. It's sort of sitting there in mid-air, if you like. So I may have to weight it down this end, otherwise it will just fall over. So I've marked out the shape of the arch that I want. This will be broken there. So obviously I need two of those, like that. I'll need to brace it as best I can. So there'll be a back there. This will be the road anyway, there. So we've got a wall either side of the road, and then I'll brace it again here as well there. So then when I put my thin card on, it will have to be very thin for it to go. This 2mm won't bend enough to go around that circle, that radius. So with that there, all then I would have to do is put thin card around that area there. But if I put all these bits and pieces together, glue them together, and you'll see exactly what I mean. So I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll be back in a moment. So I've put together those pieces of card, cut the front there as the broken road there, and the broken wall this side, so you can sort of see better. This strengthener here will take, it's just no more than thick paper really, but that will sit on that strengthener there and we'll be able to go around the arch like that, something like that. So we've got the filled in arch like that. I put a filler in here so that I can stick that along the bottom there to keep the arch's shape. Okay, so that's basically really the shape of it. That's what we will want. The walls at the top, I'll put a piece of 1/2-inch polystyrene to make the walls the right thickness, and then another piece of card as well. That will give me then a width of road of 4.5 inches, which will allow my tank to sit on like that. So you need to measure your widest vehicle and allow for the walls and the width of the road. So I'll put the walls in, put the arch in, and we'll see. What's that? It's hot melt glue stuff everywhere. So I'll carry on, and I'll be back to show you. Okay, so I've put my thin card in for my arch under there. Once it's all stuck in, it becomes very, very sturdy, even though it's a very, very thin card. So It's like as tight as a drum there. I put my stones around the arch and a buttress on the side there just to make it look a little more interesting. Put the walls in either side, bit of half-inch polystyrene with card on the inside as well. So, and we've got the broken wall there. So what I've got to do is put a cobbled road there and stones there. That's all, really. That's all I need to do. I don't know how top heavy it's going to be. By the time I put a vehicle on there, it's going to tip over. So I'll need some kind of weight in there to counterbalance it. So what I will do now is put a coat of white filler, as I normally do, to cover the cardboard, so that there's a good base then for my grey grout that I will cover all this area and then mark out my stones, so, which I've done on numerous videos before. So I won't go into too much detail, but I'll go ahead and do it anyway, and then we will see what it looks like then. So I went ahead and finished it off anyway. I put another layer of grey grout in the space there and at the top, and then marked out my stones to make up the part of the arched bridge that we can see. Put it on a diorama base, just 2 pieces of half-inch polystyrene stuck together with a bit of a border around there. Grass at the bottom and moss growing up. What else did I do? Some broken pieces of grey grout and red grout just sprinkled onto this area to show the broken part of the bridge and the broken part of the wall there. Put a bit of a cobbled road there, and that is basically it. It takes up a very small amount of, if you've only got a small shelf space that you need to show something on, then this area is very small, but you can still place whatever you want to show on the top there. Quite surreal, really, I suppose. Don't quite know where he's going. So there we are. That's my version of a broken bridge, or broken arched bridge. If you have enjoyed the video, then please by all means subscribe to the channel, click that like button. There will be many more videos coming up. Have a go yourself. Let me know if you try something like this, and I wish you happy modelling.